Hello, Pisces. How's it going? It's time for your reading. Let's get into it and see what's going on. I'm going to do a little bit more of an in-depth reading today. What do you say? Let's pull some tarot cards out here first. I want to pull some tarot cards out. I haven't pulled any tarot cards out in a long time. I've been using the other cards. Oops. Well, that one just kind of fell right out. We got the King of Wands. The King of Wands. You know, the King of Wands is fiery energy. You know, and it's, you see Ingwas on there. It's got Ingwas on there. These cards have runes on them. Ingwas is some sort of a seed, something that is growing. And the King of Wands is a bold character. You know what I mean? He takes action and he knows what he wants, and you know, he leads with confidence. So that's a good card to pull for the first card, I think. What else? Okay, so you have the Four of Pentacles, huh? So the Four of Pentacles is something that you're holding tight on, or something that you're protecting. Okay, this could suggest something, you know, like hanging on to something. You could be needing some sort of security, and you're kind of like reluctant to let your guard down, despite the fact that you're all gung-ho here. You're being cautious, you're protecting yourself, and you're hanging on to something. Probably just protecting yourself. What else? The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups talks about emotions, you know. I like the Knight of Cups. This could bring some sort of invitation, Pisces, okay? Some sort of message, something, you know, with emotion in it, okay? It's cups. Cups talk about emotions. Yeah, somebody could like maybe offer like an olive branch or something to help soften things for you or something. I don't know. But this is some sort of something is coming to you. Okay. Let's look at this. At the bottom of the deck we got the Emperor, and the Emperor is talking about taking control. You got the Eight of Wands. This is very fast energy, and it's also talking about communication back and forth. And then you got the Moon, and the Moon is talking about there's some things here that not everything. I can see why you're in this position right here, refusing to let your guard down to protect something, because there's things here that you don't quite know yet. Okay, there's some things here that are still in the dark with the Moon. All right, but I feel that it's positive. I see Othala here in the upright. Othala is a rune talking about family or a home. Okay, yeah, this could be something about a home. Again, you know, the energy doesn't really change a lot when I when I do the daily readings, but yeah, this could be like the need for some home or something, but you know, yeah. Well, let's pull some more. Not everything here is clear yet. So, you know, you want to make sure that you have everything, your facts straight, so you can ease up here from the Four of Pentacles. Let's pull some runes. Raidho in reverse. Huh. So, you know, now Raidho in reverse is this is the wagon wheel, okay, and it's something is stalled, okay, something's not moving. You know, I see that you really are gung ho here to go forward, but you're protecting something. You're protecting your peace or something, and something isn't moving. Yeah. It could be like it could be a detour, like a reroute, you know what I mean? But some sort of travel or something is delayed for sure, okay? Or something could be off track, in other words. I can see that right here. Let's get another rune. Berkana. Berkana in reverse. Berkana in reverse is talking about some sort of stagnation, you know, blocked growth, friction. I feel this could be friction. This could have something to do with the family as well for some of you, not all. But things aren't really blossoming the way that you want. So I feel that there's some sort of need to clear some sort of underlying tension before growth can go. Yeah, there's some sort of underlying tension here. I see it. Not these. Nathis is friction. Like I said, there's some sort of friction going on for sure. And Nathis is definitely saying this is, you know, some sort of resistance, you know, friction. This could also be something that's kind of, you know, testing your patience. Yeah, this is kind of urging you to take care of the root causes of what's going on rather than forcing some sort of an outcome, because you don't want to do that. Wow. What's going on with Pisces? The blank rune. So, you know, the blank rune is it's destiny and it's fate, you know. And what it's telling you is to surrender to you know, surrender control. Don't try to micromanage anything, okay? Just let go, and let, you know, the universe take care of things here, okay? You've got to let whatever is unseen forces play out. There's some sort of unseen forces here with the moon, see it? And you need to wait until that plays out. After that plays out, then you can go for a resolution. You can't really force a resolution right now. Because really, there's not enough here that you can see. See with the blank rune? And the moon. Menez. Menez in the upright. I like Menez. Menez means mankind. That's why I named the channel Rune Readings of Menez. And, you know, this is talking about some sort of human connection or something. And it's telling me that your personal path or connection with somebody is currently experiencing some sort of a breakdown here, or some sort of mutual misunderstanding. Something could be there could be some sort of an misunderstanding here with Raidho in reverse. But you really need to basically wait until this all clears before you can really move forward. And I think that's going to have to be with some sort of information. I feel it's got to be something here that you don't know. You know, again, with this moon, this is at the bottom of the deck. This is the underlying energy of the read. And, you know, it is matching right up here with the blank rune. What is meant for you, Pisces, cannot be derailed, but you must allow the unseen forces to play out, okay? Before you force any resolution. Just thought I'd add that. Soilo. Okay, so now Soilo is, we're getting into somebody else's energy, but Soilo is a really warm and happy rune, you know, Pisces. And it's also illuminating. And remember I said there's something here in the dark? And how you have to wait until something gets cleared before you can move forward, before you can actually see clear enough to move forward. And this is that sun right there. This is that illumination. So something that is unknown here, right here. Don't try to micromanage anything or force anything. Just let it happen. You're going to see something that you don't know. And whoever you're dealing with could be very gosh, I can't say that word, charamistic. Anyway. We have Menez in reverse, huh? So this person kind of like, this kind of person kind of like hangs out or something, you know what I mean? This person is kind of like a loner. Yeah. Charisma. That's how you say it. I'm trying to get my tongue to say it. Charisma. This person could have a lot of charisma. I have such a hard time saying that word. I don't know why. Yeah, interesting. But, you know, Menez here is, this person's kind of independent, and they pretty much do everything on their own. They rely on themselves. They're very self-reliant. Yeah. Digaz. This is some sort of a breakthrough or maybe a transformation. This person is experiencing or acts as something is really, acts like something has really changed. Or maybe they could be like having some sort of a fresh perspective on things and seeing things in a new light. Yeah, this person's kind of like shifting. They're going through some sort of a transformation. And they're very, very personal. They're very, very private, whoever this person is too. But whoever this person is, I mean, I don't see that this person is a bad person at all. I see this person as a good person. It's just that they don't need to rely on anybody. You know, they're pretty self-sufficient here. And, you know, this could be talking about us as well, Pisces. This could be talking about us as well. Sometimes our energies kind of flip and flop. You know how Pisces, one fish is going one way and the other fish is going the other way? So this could be us as well, too. But yeah. Let's see what else. It's probably somebody here that you're having some sort of... you know, this is a very positive rune, so it could be somebody that you're working with. There's some sort of a block here or something, you know what I mean? Well, that doesn't surprise me. Wang Yu in reverse. And Wang Yu in reverse is talking about, you know, kind of like unhappiness, you know, not being really all that too happy. But the thing about Wang Yu in reverse is that it's very temporary, okay? It's very, very temporary. And, you know, right now you could be feeling a lack of joy for sure because things aren't moving the way that you want them to move, and it's draining you. You know, you could be, you know, feeling anxious inside, or maybe nervous energy, I feel. Let's pull some of these cards out too and see what else. I want to know what's going on here with Raidho and Wang Yu. What's going on with Pisces? The rats. And what did I just say? I said I feel that there's some sort of nervous energy, and this is definitely talking about that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's some sort of nervous energy going on here, for sure. Stress. Man, what else? Well, you got the stork. And the stork is, yeah, darn, man. You know, this is like stress or something, you know. This could be some sort of stress about some sort of relocation or change. And something's eating away at the progress of this change, and it's making the transition feel really exhausted or delayed. And that's why Berkana here is in reverse. And then we have the crossroads. And so what that's done is it's because it's such a stressful or this has to be some sort of a decision that you need to make, Pisces. Yeah. This is some sort of nervous, you know, there's nervous energy behind this, but there's some sort of a discussion that needs to be made. Okay? Let's get another card. Wow, you got the birds. The birds, okay. The birds is talking about, like I said, a decision needs to be made with the crossroads for sure, okay? And this is some sort of back and forth energy, you know, communication or something, back and forth. Yeah, negotiations, choices surrounding your crossroads here. Nervous energy. What else? I'm gonna keep pulling them until we find out what's going on at the end. And the beautiful thing about these cards is you know, you can actually pull every single card of this deck out for a reading. And you can. I guess you could do that with tarot too, but it's not very common. What's going on with Pisces? And the Horseman. Okay. So this is really good, okay? This is like, this is some sort of swift movement, okay? This is after all the anxiety and the nervous discussion and the sudden news. This is talking about some sort of update, you know? Something fast moving. So you're going to find out something. Like I said, remember this rune here is blank, something unknown. There's the sun. So you're going to get some sort of news coming in, and it could be some sort of an offer. You know, it could be some sort of an offer. Like I said, I felt that there was some sort of an offer right here with the Knight of Cups. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Wow, so you got the stork, the clover, and then you have the snake. And nobody likes a snake. Nobody likes a snake. But there it is. And the good news is this scythe, you know, is very sharp. It's cutting out that snake. This snake here has caused all this this nervous energy and this really kind of something unknown, this really icky energy here. This scythe is cutting that energy out. I like it. It is. It's some sort of an abrupt decision that will bring a swift end, and it's going to cut right through this snake. Yeah. So I really kind of like that. And you know, you have the clover, so luck is on your side. See the clover there? That's talking about luck. So like I said, this scythe is going to slice right through the messy complication, the complicated situations here of the snake. Yeah, I like that. I do. And, you know, by making a sharp break from this, you know, it's going to give you good luck. So it's whatever this decision here from this crossroads, it's going to cut that snake out, and it's going to bring luck. All right, you guys, I like it. It kind of feels like kind of sucky right now, but the future is looking bright. So we'll just look towards the future and not try to press anything right now and let things unfold naturally. And what else? A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches. Let me see if I can get this thing to go here. All right. I just kind of wanted to, zoom in. You can see my face here. If I can, there we go. See? Yeah, I'm all better. My head is all healed up and everything. So let's get one more card here. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. Discerning moon. Gosh, I gotta learn how to read, right? Here we go here. Don't let your past hold you back, Pisces South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. Well, there you have it, Pisces. I hope you, disseminating moon. There we go. I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. And if you haven't, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow. All right, Pisces. Bye for now.